Oh, Gork!
How's it going, like?
Loving it. It's such a good game.
Yeah, it is very good. It's honestly the best on the lower
It
difficulties.
is the best Total War game I've ever played. I'm having so much fun with it.
I think many people consider it to be the best. Because there's no... I think one of the most important things is, for a start, there's no restrictions really on the design because it's a total fantasy RP thing,
Yeah.
right? So,
but the fact there's so many races, like I've just played as the Orcs, and they've got a unique thing, and then there's going to be some other race that's going to have a unique thing. I really want to play as Undead. I love Undead, zombies and skeletons and all that kind of shit. I'm thinking that sounds great. I'm just thinking like there's so much to it. The spells are great. Your heroes really feel like heroes. Oh man, it's so good. Right, I'm putting up the Blood Bowl overlay. Cabal TV. Search for match. Let's do it this way. Hang on. League name Pyrian. Have you got the games lined up? What do you want me to search for?
Yeah, I do. First is we'll start off with one Pog one. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
I'll just search for Slurp. Let's have a look and see if that shows up.
Otherwise, I will search it.
It's thinking. It looks like it hasn't found anything. Oh, hold on. I need to set it to replay. Search. I've got Slurp versus... I can't see their name, but I see the game. Hang on, let me just cover the score.
It's
Bohemian Prague?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, alright. It's loading. One sec. Turning off the overlay. Thanks for doing this again.
Played a game of Dotes where they had a Huskar that only wanted to jungle.
Good God.
Like, that's all they wanted to do. So it was jungle for number one, died to Roche twice in like 2 minutes.
Well, so he tried to do it, died, went back.
Yeah, died. And then finally got it. Promptly basically stole the Aegis from Sven, the actual carry, and Wind Ranger the mid. And then about 35 minutes into the game, he was 0-9-0.
Right.
So he hadn't participated in a single kill, but died 9 times.
Good God.
You
were in this game?
Yeah, I was in this game. Against it.
God.
Right.
And you won, I take it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, our draft was a bit trolly, so to be honest.
It took a little while. We
hadn't had a bit of a leg up with the Huskar.
Yes, you might have lost. Alright, I am looking at Kislev against Skaven here. Slurp versus... I haven't seen the other team yet.
Toffee versus Ring.
I'm at the very beginning. I've wound all the way back. Are you ready to start?
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, start. Alright.
So... It's going well. Leads, we've only got, I believe, 3 teams that have won all 3 games so far. Sorry, all 4 games.
And only a couple of weeds that have conceded.
Yeah, only a couple of concedes, both of which were rage concedes, I'm pretty sure. And we've only got a few teams that have lost every game.
The rage concede on goblins was a particular bone in my otherwise excellent fish pie. Shocking.
But yeah, other than that, most people are obviously gravitating towards the middle.
As goons will. Is this Arsene Wenger? Is that Ringroads? Is that right?
That is Ringroads.
Okay.
Yeah. What was the other concede? The other concede was.
It's a deep kick.
I think it was Kieran. I could be wrong. I don't want to say it because I don't want to fucking sick the lads on him. But I believe it was a vampire team. I believe both vampire. We're actually going to watch vampire teams. There's only 2 vampire teams in the league, and they're both right at the fucking bottom. We're watching them next game.
I wonder how Kislev were doing. They are quite a tricky team to play against. Freckles the dunce knocking down Pepe's spit. Oh, an injury on the first block of the game. Do they have subs? They do. They have a spare lineman called Rat Jam. These are all named after emotes. Oh my goodness. What happens to Kekel here? Charlie Poyle gives him a donkin. This is the problem with rats. This is the problem with rats. But to make up for it, they're bullshit. So, you know.
True.
Like, you literally, all you need is the gutter runners, and you win.
Well, we're getting to the point now that most people have got some games under the belt. For example, gutter runners, people are starting to get skills on the gutter runners. So really, they've just got to endure the first few games.
SPP farming as well.
Exactly, and then
that is a mighty blow on this blitzer. This is fine. Looking forward to seeing what the rats can come up with here. Can they get the ball off Kislev? Always the danger with rats, Munt, is that essentially, as with any game of Blood Bowl, people feel, especially with a bunch of team that can leap and dodge and all that shit, is you think, I need to mark someone. I need to mark people, or they're just going to run through. But rats are terrible at standing there and getting blocked. Most of them have 7 armor. It's a tough life. And the gutter runners have 2 strength, so they are a very squishy team. But to make up for it, the gutter runners are the fastest lads in the game.
I think one of the important things is for people that are kind of newish to Skaven is if you think about marking where you're adjacent to a unit, if you do that but 1 tile further away, then you're kind of still achieving the same thing. But you're not
I mean, this is from the Blood Bowl manual of how to mark an area. Ranks of 2 like this, so they can't just knock 1 lad down and get through. It's perfect. It's great. It's great to see. I love this. This is growth. Is Kekel going to suffer at the hands of Charlie Pollo? Nope, he's okay. I wonder if Kislev are going to try to bash their way through here, or if he's going to try and leap and dash some lads into the backfield here. He's going for the markup. So this is the other thing that this system gives you, is that quite often the enemy does something like this. You move your lads up, and suddenly you've got a series of 2 powers on, and you can knock a bunch of his lads over on 1 turn. It's quite good. He's moved the ball. This is a gamble. He's just going for a chuck. Good heavens. This is awful. He can easily get lads on the ball carrier here. Oh, man, I don't like this. He's going for a knockdown. It's a pow on Rat D. Dirty Nicholas. He's going to show him what's what. He's all right. Very long legs with the leap. Actually, this is pretty pog. They're dancing.
Forget about the
leap.
The leap. Yeah, people forget about that a lot.
Look at this. Look at the mobility. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it's got to happen eventually.
Oh, he's made it.
Oh.
Should have stood his lad up first. That's a boo-boo. And moved some lads over. Kislev are so obnoxious to play against. Can he mark up? Oh, he just goes for the casual dodge. What a genius. You played against Ring Roads?
I played against Ring Roads Kislev quite a bit as an Nurgle. I think we played against each other like 4 times the same matchup.
Right.
Obviously, Nurgle was way better against Kislev because of the tentacles and the foul. I can't remember what it's called. You know, the putrid AOE thing.
Yes, the
foul
disturbing presence. That
fucks with the.
Oh dear.
Down we go.
So that was a big mistake. Went for a 1 dice block when he doesn't have block. Just pointless. It's going to serve no purpose other than maybe he gets 1 more lad on the ball, but it's not worth it.
Been amazing. Keep up the excellent work.
Thank you, Super Punmans. 2 years, baby. Uh-oh. Keck W in trouble. Keck W in trouble, you. There, he's going for... This is a gamble, and I'll tell you why. He's moving these lads into position to cage before he's got the ball carrier free. This is often the gamble that people make and suffer from, because if he fucks this up, and it does happen... He's left the Skaven with a scoring position. So you do have to be careful with that. But it's worked out. Very long legs with the leap away from Jonathan the Clown. Oh man, this is going to be rough for the rats, sorry.
It's even more important with the fact that, you know, like a lot of catchers might have something like dodge or block.
Right.
Because they're catchers. I believe they... No, they don't. They don't start off with... Pretty sure the dodge is his level up, right? So
yeah, it is.
Scott McDonald 980 just resubbed.
I don't think Kislev start with anything apart from long legs and leap.
Yeah.
Which means that he intercepts on a 2, not just a 1. So passing against Kislev is very hard. They're an interesting team. They're super gimmicky. I think they're oh, the diving tackle brings down that Skaven. Disaster. Now, does he go for the quick score or not? That blitzer just starts with diving tackle, by the way.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him delay here because I don't think it's easy for the for Kislev to stop the rats.
Yeah.
Because they're rats. It's good punching here. I think he could easily stall it out, but he's going to go for the score.
Honestly, if you've got a team where you're confident that you can score a fair few times, like especially just farming those points, then because I'm not sure like how much he's going to do, like just powering the rats and stuff.
Also, I'll be honest with you, the fact that he can leap means that he can get on the rat ball carrier real easily, and this diving tackle is really fucking obnoxious. If he gets on the gutter runner with the ball, it's so good. It's so good.
What do you think the end game result is going to be?
I could see something like 2-2, or if it gets crazy, even 3-3. I think the rats, luckily for them, had a sub. But yeah, we're already almost through the first half.
Yeah.
I could imagine something like 2-1 to Kislev at the half. Rats score a couple in the second because they'll start with the ball, and then the Kislev score a late equalizer for 3-3. That's what I could imagine. Could well be wrong, but that's my idea. That's a mighty blow. Does nothing. Oh my god! That was a dodge on a 6+. Toffee did not deserve that. That's dreadful. And now he's marking two lads with one lad.
Could well have been a misclick. I mean,
it was a misclick. Oh, it was a misclick.
For 17 months.
You just forget that
hey
there's
boys,
like a lad
haven't kept up on
you
Twitch much lately. Feels
and
good
die.
to be back.
Thank you, grandfather.
It happens.
He's playing like there's one turn left. This is some wacky shit. Oh my goodness, he's going to pick it up. He's got it. By God, he's got it. This is so risky. Oh my good God. He's just going for it. Oh, ooh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. That is so bad. That is the opposite of a cage. Remember, man, the gutter runners have 2 strength.
Yeah.
So it's super easy to get a 2 dice block on them.
Yeah. And leap, of course, they can just fucking literally jump in.
However, this gutter runner does have dodge and block, so he is hard to knock down. Oh, it's a reroll into both down. Hello. And it's sleepy time for Freckles the Dunce.
Living up to his name.
I mean, Blodge has yet to save me, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to turn off my camera because it's hard to cast with a camera on. There we go. That's more like it. Nice. Knockdown. Don't do it. Yeah, there we go. I thought he was going to... So I see people do this a lot. In order to get a 2 dice block, the goons risk... They're moving their gutter runners next to a lad. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're not a team that's meant to be looking for fucking 2 dice blocks all the time. This is how you do it. The thrower, though, gets a lucky pow on Billy Pocket. Such a good name.
Alright, so he is ending a turn in a possible tackle zone if you fuck something up.
Well, worse than that, he has a lad next to...
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, no, he does.
But he doesn't have tackle. He's fine. He's just pushing him further to safety.
Oh, he re-rolled that as well.
He did, because he wanted to knock the ball down and score.
Yeah.
I think that's a decent re-roll. I would have taken that. But he needs to roll exactly a 6 or it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, he failed his leap! Stand your boy up. Stand your boys up. Let's get these rats in order. No. That's nice. Easy block. And that's a stun. Perfect on Seductive Barry. Ooh, my good God! Oh. Oh, he made the handover. Whew. And it's a TD. 1-1. Can Kislev score? They have 2 turns at the end of this half. It's possible, but it's unlikely.
Has 3 rerolls, so yeah, might as well go for a little risky play.
He's not down any players. The Rats are down 1, but they have a sub. So it's 11 versus 11 going into the final stages of this second half in this close encounter. Toffee playing games with Flax's heart rate in this match. Agreed. My heart rate has rocketed up to 88 as a result of this match. Normally a very chill 76. Extra reroll. They needed that. Bohemians Prague were out of rerolls. Toffee is going to hopefully try and get the ball off him, but if he does that, he leaves himself open. Diving catch fails. Good heavens. They're going to go for it here. They have 2 turns to score.
Yep.
He's got the pow. Nope. He's got the knockdown. There we go. Oh, and it's a stun. That's big. Overload left. Let's go. Just charge all the lads around here. Now, the Kislev don't have a thrower. So they're going to have to do a kind of a handoff here. He's going to run it down. This is smart. He's moving his lads nice and early. Gives him the handoff. There's the ball. Wow, he's just making these catches. It is on a 2+, but, you know, it's Blood Bowl. He's going to be hard-pressed to stop him here, in all honesty.
Yeah, no, I agree, yeah. The stun as well really helps, I think.
Now he's got 3 lads on this side of the pitch. One of them is heavily marked. But Crab Please does have Wrestle. That's very useful for bringing down a ball carrier. But as we know, Boo Boo Chalky doesn't have jump up, but some of the lads do. There's a knockdown. Mr. Fool is going to knock down Sheev Spit. Sheev Spin is KO'd.
Not Sheev.
Everything's coming up Kislev. Turn 7 for Slurp Slurp. Needs to get the ball off him this turn, and this turn only. Has to be this turn, man. I don't know if he can do it. He's going to go for the push into the follow-up, and then I guess try and get a 2-dice pal. Here comes the block. And he's made it! Roach with the knockdown, and it's a KO. Doink Wambo is out. There's the ball. That's not bad. Just get lads on the ball. Perfect. Here's what I would do. Get this gutter runner up here into scoring position. No! Oh my God! You crazy fool! He's dead! He's dead! Oh my God, he APO'd to injured. Why would you do that? -1 AV. That's a retired gutter runner. He didn't... What was he doing? That was insanity.
Yeah. Oh,
and he's re-rolling the catch attempt. And he's fucking whiffed it. So what he should have done there, Munt, was run the gutter runner into scoring position and gone for the long bomb later. I mean, you can try and pick it up on a lad, but not him.
You do love to see it.
You do love to see it. He's pushing him onto the ball. This is a gamble. That's a decent spot. Oh my goodness. He's getting into scoring zone. I like this. I like this.
Oh.
He's going to go for the pickup. He's picked it up and he's dodged away. Here comes the throw. He's got no re-roll. He's fucked it. See now, if he'd moved his gutter runner to scoring position, this thrower conceivably could get the ball, pass it to the gutter runner, and lead to a goal. Oh my goodness, the lads. Oh. Oh no!
Get any,
Reroll into knockdown.
Any injuries going on for the end of the drive? No. Nothing yet.
Thrower stunned. Well, I've got to be honest with you. It's going to be very tough for the Skaven now without Bone Zone. And Sheave Spin has not woken up. They're down Pepe Spit, Bone Zone, and Sheave Spin. Kislev, cock a hoop. 11 men on the pitch. 11 leaping men on the pitch, man. Very hard now for the Rats. Very hard.
Yeah, you never want to rely on one gutter runner, ideally, because, well, they know who to focus, basically.
Yep, exactly right. Exactly right.
Extra reroll, pretty pog. More goony plays incoming.
Yep, and the ball has landed. It's right near Kekel. A simple push by Ploink Stumble. Sorry, on Ploink Stumble by Kekel gets things going. The Skaven do have the ball here to start. Oh, would have loved a KO there. Here comes the blitz. Just a push. Why would you do that? Now you don't get it. Now you don't get a 2-dice block. The lads. Oh no. They outnumber you. Don't give them free block. Oh no. It's ugly. Sure hands, fuck up. Oh! Still a turnover. Man, this is ugly. This is ugly.
Beelining for him.
Some bad rat plays. Could have been 2-1 up going into the second half. Instead, down a key man. Real shambolic shit. He is bringing all his lads in there. Actually, no, this is good. He's keeping some safeties in the backfield here. I like this. It's a push. That's fine. Get a couple of lads on the ball carrier here. Oh, will he? Oh, he did the instant reroll, Munt. You know I hate to see it.
Risky.
Can you see what's wrong with this defensive setup here? The defensive setup is that he just needs to make one dodge roll and he's away from most of these Kislev lads that have rushed him.
Yeah.
But equally, you can't protect like this. It's bonkers. Oh my god, he failed the dodges with the diving tackle and he's stunned! Kislev are going to get the ball! Should be an easy TD! Don't just go and pick it up! Bring support lads in first! Please!
No. Oh, he's going for... he's trying to do it with the catcher, I guess.
Oh, he's got jump up. Oh!
I think he wants to try and get it with the catcher.
Oh, this is greedy.
Yeah, it looks like
he has got the ball. Moving into position. Oh, no! No, he's made the dodge. That's good positioning. Yep. Do a blitz and then run down. Mark him up. Alright, no. It's a both down. Not good. He can get on the ball carrier. He can block him. He can blitz him. If it's a 1-dice blitz, I don't like it, man. But he could do it.
No,
it's better than nothing. Don't throw this. Don't throw this.
Oh.
No.
This is risky though.
Don't throw these. No. He's getting lucky.
The 1-dices. The 1-dice.
He's getting lucky, but don't do this. This is so ugly.
Oh no.
Into a one dicer, and he's got it!
Oh, fucking hell.
And the ball bounces kindly. Boo Boo Chalky stunned. He throws another block. It's a two dicer because it's the catcher. But why wouldn't you pick up the ball? Surely that's more important. He has to get this ball under control. He just ends the turn. Should be an easy TD for the Kislev. He's got the ball, it's a goal.
Am I missing something?
No. By the way, I love that, the tiger eating the football. I love that. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, but it's just such a great picture. Well, Skaven...
What did I just see? Just
well...
trolling. Trolling for views. Literally trolling for casting.
Some dreadful... you know what? I'd like to think that the lads that are also bad at dotes, you know, they've got it going on elsewhere. They're actually really bright lads. They just happen to be bad at dotes because they're just too nice, or they just play it casually. But I haven't seen them be good at anything yet. I want to see a game they're good at. This ain't it.
I'm still in shock, actually.
So just as a straight off the bat, Blood Bowl will reward bad plays because of luck.
Yeah, exactly.
But much like poker, you cannot look at the results and think that was a great play because it worked out. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
If you go all in with 7-2 against a guy with aces for your tournament life, just because, and the flop comes down 7-7-2, you'll think, I'm a genius. But you're wrong. You got lucky. And you need to recognize that. He's going to re-roll this because he's fucking out of position. Now he can get into the cage. See, that's what you don't want to do. Is try, like, you need to think ahead a little bit. So you can go all in with 7-2 and you can get lucky. Absolutely. Look, but have you noticed something? This lad he's one leap and away from a 2D block.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not doing it. All right. But he can just run this lad. I don't know why he's done this. What? Okay, whatever. I'm just
leaving the back exposed is definitely very...
They have leap!
Yeah.
Right, but if he pushes... So, that block, if he pushes that guy, the guy he just ran around for nothing gets around the back and gets a 2D block on the crab, please.
Yeah.
And if he rolls both down, he takes it. The wrestle means he drops the ball. Then you can leap a lad in and get the ball. Sheev spin is KO'd. They're not looking at their skills or anything.
Yeah, that is also one of the things the lads do need to work on. Is I do see
tap control twice, lads. Tap control twice.
Strip ball as well.
Look, control you've siphoned through. That's the default view, is with nothing. Tap it once, you get names in the grid. Tap it twice, you get all their skills and the grid. Very useful. Opens the turn with a risky block, but makes it. Here comes a one dice. It's a two dicer. It's a two dicer because it is the catcher. And he's going to eat dirt. I reckon this could be 2-1. But the Kislev will have time to score. Oh, wow. He's just running lads off here. I don't think he's got the manpower to spare. He's rolling a lot of pows. This is very fortunate. Freckles the dunce KO'd.
Yeah.
Second KO of the half here for the Rats. Oh. Oh my god. He's gotten very lucky with these dice rolls. But do you see how all he needs to get is one lad on Kekel? In fact, he doesn't even need that. Yeah. I mean, he can get a one dice block on Crab, please, no problem. But essentially, it's very easy for him to get a 2 dice block on Duck Dance here. Let's jump up into leap. He could have marked him a little further out there, would have been better. Just one square over to the left. And he's not even... Oh, here it comes. Oh, no! No! But that is actually that's not bad. That downed body makes it hard for him to dodge here. I'm gonna go for the push. They push him away, but what now?
This is what happens when you have so many lads come together. You're so prone to having, you know, the cage busted wide open because,
oh my,
you know, it takes a couple of pushes and then it's just fucking.
He's just gonna go and score! Oh, he must make the reroll. He's made it!
Oh dear.
Well, those KOs definitely helped, but my goodness, this is some edge of the seat, edge of the pants, flying by the edge of your pants, Blood Bowl. I predicted 2-2. I predicted 3-3. I did not predict 3-2. But Arsene Wenger definitely has time to make the Skaven cry. He's got the man advantage, I think. I think he's one man up. He's one man up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lads versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lads. He's got a man advantage. He can overload a side here and just fucking charge it in there and go for the dub.
So you want to see dub havers. Ring roads in chat. Bullshit, aren't they? Lul. Well, I don't know how it is, mate. That's
Changing
fun.
weather. Doesn't matter here. Oh! Intriguing! The overload has failed them. Oh, he does get the block here. Gets the push. You gotta follow this up. Now we can get on the ball. Ball in hand. Yep, with 3 turns to score. He's gonna get behind the cage here. Oh, he's not gonna do anything stupid. You bloody idiot. Well, why?
Solid.
He was just gonna run Boo Boo Chalky down the side here. Oh no. Move your gutter runner, please! Listen, to you goons watching this, before you start the turn, think, how can I win? And the best way that you... Oh! A kill! Captain Frencho dead! He's rolling the APO! He's injured! What's the result? Misses the next game! A disaster! He's down a blitzer for the next game! Oh... You want to get your lads into scoring position, because if you get the ball, suddenly interesting things begin to happen. If you get the ball and you haven't moved your lads, you don't have the time to make goofy plays. Always leave a man in scoring position. That is my #1 lesson for Blood Bowl. Oh no. So now he can't score on Slurp Slurp.
Yeah.
He has 1 turn left, and he hasn't got a lad in scoring position. So let's just say the ball ends up somehow in the hands of his thrower. He doesn't have a target he can hit to score the winning touchdown. You've got to think a couple of moves ahead. Just a couple of moves and think, if I get the ball, let's make sure I have a lad just to give us a chance. You've got to think like that. Otherwise, you miss out on those turn 16 wins. It's not always going to work, obviously. Oh, my heavens. Again, he does have lads in scoring position. Did you see? He's got 2 lads in scoring position. He's got 1 turn left. So it's possible on his final turn that he's going to win. But let's say that the Rats get the ball now. If they had a gut runner in scoring position, all of a sudden things get really interesting. Doesn't have tackle.
Take note, goobs.
No! Don't put him there! Yep. Yep. No. Yep. So, if he had a lad in scoring position, Munt, he could gamble now to try and get the ball and win the game. But he can't. Like, he had a reroll left, could have made the pickup, throw to the gutter runner, winning touchdown. I'm not saying Kislev are going to score. It's very unlikely. But it is possible. This block is worthless. What are you doing? Unless he's going for the blitz here? No?
Trying to go some rage injuries.
This is just... He missed any chance he had at actually knocking this lad down. Now he hasn't got the fucking move. Surely. He's got him! No! He doesn't have any Kislev left who can pass it. Oh, for shame. Where's he going? What's he doing?
Trying to get one more kill.
He could have won. But he could have won.
With who? What, with the guy on the right?
No.
Oh, you mean just in general?
If he'd planned those blocks just a tiny bit better, he picks up that ball, throws it to a lad, and there's a chance for them to score. It's like the lads don't even try to score. Like, they just... their turn starts, and the first thing that occurs to them is the first thing they do. I said 2-2 as a result, and that's what we got. Level up for Crab, please. Oh, just a shame. A real shame. That really could have been an epic 3-2. But no, the lads, it's too big brain for them. Search for match. Replay. League name, period. Team name?
Right, do you want to see just a kind of normie lizards versus... can't remember what team.
Or
do you wanna, shall we save that incredibly dogshit vampire matchup for last?
Wait, so is there a good game as well?
Yeah, okay, so I would say there's only two, that one and the vampire ones are the two ones worth watching. And
Alright, so let's look at the vampire one. We'll save the actual good game for last.
Well, it might be good. I've only seen a bit of it. Yeah,
Alright.
The score is, you know,
Alright.
acceptable.
Alright, what's the vampire team name?
Fantastics. So it is...
Fantastic versus V for failure?
Yeah, that's the one.
Loading it now.
I'm pretty sure it's double vampire.
Vampire versus vampire?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I do want to see this.
I could be wrong.
I do want to see this.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I'll pause it as soon as I can.
It is vamp. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Stobby and Kieran are only vampire players.
Alright, yes, it's Vamps versus Vamps. One team looks like it only has 3 players. This is clearly a bug. Okay, are you ready to... I've rewound to the beginning. Are you ready to start?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. They're wearing the same colour. This is awkward.
Yeah, they've both gone for the blood red.
It's Kieran versus Stobby. One team appears to have... Oh, the vampires are the subs. Okay, alright, fair enough. Yeah, they'll bring them on.
Okay. I actually like both lineups. I mean, rerolls are so... I think vampires are one of the most reroll heavy lineups because you basically only have one unit that does anything.
Your vampires are everything.
Yeah. So having the rerolls to stop them from getting fucking hunted on is
They have
pretty good
2 sub thralls. The other team has no sub thralls, and they have a journeyman. So things have been rough for the other vamp team. Neither team has any level ups, as far as I can see. They have 2 points on Duke David de Sartosa. Count Cyril von Drakenborg has 4 skill points. They have Peter Ivanchuk, a thrall, has 1, and Titos Vizoki, a thrall, has 5. So it looks like they haven't got a single level up yet.
And Duke also has a -1 armor value injury.
Tell me he's not one of the vampires.
Yeah, he's one of the vampires. Yeah. Oh dearie me. So I mean, the thing is with
apparently someone has
though,
kick on one of the teams.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Well,
I was trying to see where that is.
Pretty good. Tools with kick are pretty legit.
I don't see it. I must say.
The tools aren't actually bad.
The thralls are dreadful. Armor 7.
Well, yeah,
oh, he's eating a lad.
Yeah, he's obviously rolled up.
Oh, double skulls. Into a both down, and Vladimir Kravchuk is KO'd. Not ideal.
I just realised. So if they play against other vamps, so that means they can get eaten by the other team.
Surely not.
That's what he just did, wasn't it?
It actually did look like he ate the other team's thrall.
That can't have been that must just be the animation of knocking him over, surely.
No, he ate him.
Because that's fucking like
that's nuts.
That's 4D chess if that's the case. Can anyone check that? Because I've never seen it. It was a goon on his side. Oh, okay. Oh,
really?
It's so hard to tell with the.
Oh, was that the lad he ate? Lach Koval?
Yeah, because he's on that opposite side. He's just.
Oh, okay. So he punched him and bit him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they've already burned through so many rerolls just on these basic blocks.
It's just lads versus lads on the fucking line. Now the pog thing about vamps is hypnotic gaze is extremely legit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, bloodthirst is the opposite. Yeah.
Indeed.
It's manageable though. It's just you have to plan. You have to plan ahead. Like wherever your vampire is going to be, you've got to have a thrall.
Mun, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I think the lads are fucked if that's the case. Oh dear.
What do you think the score is for this one? Bear in mind, I wouldn't pick ones that don't have any TDs.
I'm gonna guess. So. I'm gonna guess 1-1. That's my guess because I think it's just gonna be such a struggle.
Yeah, Daniel's game is last. Daniel versus.
Listen to me. If you talk about the game, in chat, even saying I can't believe that last turn or anything, I'm gonna fucking time you out for a week. I'm serious. Keep your little trap shut. Let us cast the game. No chit chat, please.
I can't tell who's marking who and who's just like got.
I know it's impossible.
You love to see it. Oh dear, what is going on? He's got why has he got a thrall going for the ball though? I mean,
because he's nuts. He's only got how many vampires has he got? I see 1.
2. It's 2 on both sides, I think.
I thought one team had 3.
Where's the?
One team has 3. One of them's lying down. I think Stobb's vampire team has 1 vampire.
No. One of Stobb's is on the right, lying down. The other one's blitzing right now.
Right. Oh, he has one on the right. All right. Stobb has 2. The other lad has 3.
Okay, right. You sussed it.
That's so bad.
Purple versus slightly red.
This is like 2 non-league teams playing each other in the FA Cup, and you would show the highlights in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
If you could. He's failed his bloodlust. He's better finish next to a thrall. Yum 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 yum. He's.
Well, that is.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
That is how it goes as vamps. I've been playing them a bit, and
very hard. It is very hard.
It is tough.
He's got the ball. So. Oh no.
It's not a throw, surely. Oh my god. For some reason.
The problem with the vamps have is if the vamps don't have the ball, this lad might need to be eaten by one of the vamps. Oh my god.
The vampires are so strong because they're strength 4, agi 4.
Yeah,
so
it's insane. And if anyone tries to block them, they just hypno-gaze them and walk away. Like,
yeah.
I think he's decided that he needs to keep the vampire at the front here to help with the blocks, And they're going to give it now to the vampire with a throw. Simple throw. He's fucked the pass. He's going to re-roll it. He's cucked it. The vampire looks disappointed. He actually looks disappointed. He folded his arms. You call that a pass? I reckon Count Mardon is going to eat Melikor. What? What?
That's a misclick.
That's
surely.
the quickest turnover I've ever seen.
That's a misclick, surely. You can okay, so you gaze at the end of your move, but if you have bloodlust before a throw.
This is the worst game of Blood Bowl ever played. I'm putting it out there. It's turn 5. They've used between them, I think, 7 rerolls.
No, it's it's 7, because it was 8.
Because Stob had 5 and Fang had 3, and that's a fair go for it. This is unbelievable.
Just goonery. So this is
Get
like
the ball.
Show.
Get the ball.
They just.
Don't block.
There's no one.
Do not block. You madman. Just pick up the ball. Please just pick up the ball. I'm begging you.
The ref is literally like, what the fuck am I watching?
The ref's off. He's fucking having a squig burger or whatever. No, no, this is not important. Pick up the ball. Pick up ball. He's done it.
Nice.
Excellent.
There we go.
Leave a thrall next to him. Yes. No.
What the fuck? Why are you moving back one?
He's just fucking. What on earth? And because of bloodlust, he found his bloodlust. He leaves the pitch.
Yeah, that's not
This
great.
is just incredible.
That's not great. That's the worst thing that can happen is you, the vampire, just leaving.
Stobby, score!
That
If
is-
he goes for some fucking pass move here, I'm gonna lose my brain. Already he's done it.
Thank God. He's moved the thrall just out of fucking pure.
Spite.
Yeah.
Just in case he failed his bloodlust roll. That's why he did it. So that he had a thrall there.
If you roll at the start for a vampire and
at the start of their turn, you start moving them, and it says, like much like with trolls and stuff like that. Go on, Munt.
And then they have if you roll for bloodlust, so your vampire's bloodlusted, they have to end their turn next to a thrall to feed off.
A friendly thrall, it turns out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, they just walk off the pitch and feed off the crowd, and then they're just a sub. So you've always got to end a vampire with next to a thrall if they've got bloodlust. But usually it's good practice to just have one nearby.
Oh. V for failure gets the blitz. That was such a quick first half. Because so many people started their turn by turning over. First move, turnover. It was like 4 times. He's made his bloodlust roll. He's coming in here for a blitz on a thrall. Gets a push. Shame. Oh, why? Okay. So if he just followed up there, he doesn't need to make the go for it roll. He's going for the ball here with the blitz move. This is bold. They do not have a vampire near the ball. Get a thrall to mark these vamps.
I love it when you can tell they're kind of scared of losing the go for it because they move one tile and then they move the next tile. Like, whoa.
There's like a little pause. I mean, if you have a reroll, that's fair enough. Because if you make the first one, you need to reroll. Maybe you don't risk the next one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good fucking.
Uh-oh. He's going to eat a lad. No. Fantastic.
The way they just crumple onto the floor, the thralls.
He's out of rerolls. These vamps not having block is a big issue.
Yeah, yeah. I think most people get dodge on their first level ups.
I would take block.
Support.
I would take block on the vamps.
Yeah.
Because you just need it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with block, to be honest.
Indeed. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lad in scoring position, I don't think. But there's no way that Kieran scores. So Sob's going to end the half 1-0 up. He's going to go for a block here on the vampire. Oh no, he's going for this lad. Pow. Marco is down. It's a 2-dice block on the vampire. Oh, he's re-rolled it. Oh! What a miserable half of Blood Bowl.
What are you talking about, mate? It's great. So this is the utter drag of the ladder, right? This is
rock bottom, no dubs.
Bottom of the league.
Why would he risk the injury for the dodge there? I guarantee you he lost track of what turn it was. These lads do not look at the left of the screen, ever. So, we are down. Please move Count Fester of Sylvania on. Kieran, please. Don't leave your vampire on the subs bench. I beg you. We're down 1 man apiece to injury. Is Kieran going to put his third vamp on, or is he going to make a boo-boo?
Surely the vamp's going to come on.
I reckon he's going to. I reckon he's going to forget. I reckon he's going to forget.
Surely not.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's going to forget. He forgot! I told you! He fucking forgot! Are you kidding me?
Okay. Well. Okay. Alright, well, the vamp's there for moral support. You know, it's on the sidelines, just fucking.
He forgot to bring on his third vampire! He has 3 vampires to Stobby's 2. It's the only way he wins the game is by having more vampires than him on the pitch. Yeah. And just fucking leaves him on the side. Doesn't even notice! Doesn't even occur to him!
Oh my god, the throw. Fuck.
Just a casual throw.
1 dice blocked straight on the middle.
No.
Oh, yeah, you love to see this.
But this vamp now gets a free 2-dice block on the ball carrier.
There's a bit of trolling going on in this game. Trolling for views. You know, that's just how it is.
Oh. Fail it again, please. Nope, but they're both down. Oh, Blood Bowl knows. Blood Bowl knows, baby.
Oh, the KO as well.
Oh.
Fuck. If I only had another vampire, so he's down to 1.
Oh my god. Oh, just a pass! A 50-50 pass! What is this? The lads play every turn as if it's the last turn of the half. That is the best way to put it. Oh god! Oh, just throw it. It's like 6 turns. Just hoying it. Oh, he's bloodlusted. Oh, he's going to eat this. He's going to go for a push.
It's just piss poor. Just piss poor. I mean, this is why I picked it.
And yum 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 yum.
Yeah, if it's actually the last turn, they don't realise it's the
no,
last turn.
That's
They just play
exactly. If it's the actual last turn, they don't act that way. But when it is the turn 11, I'm gonna throw it.
The throws have been a bit. I just don't know why. I mean, the fact that there's nobody really like more than 4 squares deep.
It's just incredible. Like he's throwing to move it 1 square further, or 2 squares further. It's just no benefit to it. It achieves nothing.
I haven't seen Hypnotic Gaze used once.
No,
by the way.
no, not at all. Not even once. Oh! Oh.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's a throw, so in the world, they're 40k. Expect them to get a bit battered. Oh,
Why he didn't move that blitzing vampire over to cover the ball, I do not know.
No, I don't believe you can kill. You can't kill thralls. I think that would be kind of.
So is it not just an armor roll?
Yeah, no, it basically is. But
treating any casualty roll as badly hurt. There you go.
Yeah, you can't.
So any injury, death, miss next game, all that is merely badly hurt. Yeah, so you're out for the game.
It would be a bit.
Yeah, you'd go through a lot of lads. The only way I could see that actually being viable would be if vampires started with like block and dodge or something like that.
I mean, I personally wouldn't mind it if vampires had the same sort of thing as rotters, where if you killed one of their teams, they come back as a thrall.
Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah,
I think it could be pretty legit.
I mean, if you look at the vampire team, the vampires. If you imagine this game as a one-off, so I'm playing you with a brand new team, and you also have a brand new team. Vampires, if you have 4 or 5 vampires or whatever, that's crazy strong. 4 agi, 4 strength, that's going to run over a lot of teams. But the issue is, in reality, they just get fucking mullered, because it is really, really hard to manage Bloodlust.
You burn through a load of rerolls, so it limits how many vampires you can actually have.
You can have up to 6, but the idea of that fills me with dread.
Yeah.
6 vampires and 5 lads? Oh no. I mean, it's just, there's so many lads just down. Look at this. This is like the Black Plague has descended on this pitch.
I'm pretty sure you can get pro vampires, but I actually don't think many people do, because I could be wrong on that. But I think people just avoid pro, even though it's technically okay.
It's a straight injury roll, says He Who Hungers. It's not. We're just looking at it. It says here, any casualty roll is badly hurt. So what are you chatting?
Oh.
Oh dear.
Deary me.
Oh my.
I can't even tell.
Oh, one lad KO'd, one lad stunned. Ball down.
It's so hard to tell who's fighting who.
It is. I'm just watching.
Well, I've seen arguments for and against pro.
No, it is an armor roll. It literally says it's an armor roll.
There was a big article I read about pro and vampires.
You make an injury roll, treating any casualty as badly hurt. So sorry, it's not an armor roll. It's an injury roll. You just roll straight on the injury table. Because he's biting them. There's oh no!
Bit of goonery. We'd love to see that. These lads on the left side of the field just I'm pretty sure they're still in the same position they were at the start of the game.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's been no movement.
Oh, there we go.
No, Jasper, I'm looking up and you said it's a straight injury roll. I do love the instant 2 wrong answers to the question. It's a straight injury roll.
Oh, a foul. What the fuck? A foul on a thrall as well.
Who gave the wrong answer? We didn't give a wrong answer. I think we just said the worst it could result in is a...
No, some people in chat said you could die to...
Oh no, they're wrong.
Bloodlust. As usual, chat.
I mean, you can just look at the fucking skill.
Up. Just straight up.
Oh no! No!
So yeah, Stobby doesn't actually...
Who has the ball? Stobby has the ball on a thrall.
Someone's out of vampires, I think. Wait, Stobby's got 1 vampire.
I see, let me see, what do I see here? I see a KO'd vampire. I see a KO'd vampire. Stobby is out of vamps. Stobby is out of vamps.
Yeah, both of his vamps are on the fucking... Yeah.
Luckily,
right.
Kieran forgot to bring one of his on.
Yeah, it's true. Oi, Kieran, can I borrow one of your vamps from my team?
Stubby's going to win this 2-0.
Just Thrall gameplay, innit? Thrall fucking gameplay.
This vamp can get to him, though.
True. And they have like 82% dodge, so... It's
Oh!
I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. I like how the Thrall name is just such a Chad name. It's just Waldo.
Waldo, yeah.
What an absolute fucking lad.
Is he not just going to run this in?
Surely he is.
Oh my god!
It's a bit of trolling going on here.
A bit of last minute BM.
I mean, I guess he's just trying to squeeze. I'm guessing these lads have no wins. I'm pretty sure. So he's trying to get.
Yes, Kieran.
To me, turn 16 foul. You love to
He's
see
found
it.
his bloodlust, and he's fucking plopped
Oh my
himself into
god,
oblivion.
he's gone for the fucking.
And he's off. Off he goes. It doesn't matter. It's turn 16.
So wait, now there's no vamps. Just
There are no vamps on the pitch.
Gone.
This is honestly, I would love to see 11 Thralls versus 11 Thralls.
That would be
That's like my
else.
all lineman orc team. Stobby runs it in under the hoop.
All just chucks on the ground with disgust. Like, how did we win this?
2-0.
Well, I mean, it certainly was something.
That
I'm
might
not sure if it was
be
Blood Bowl.
that might be the worst game of Blood Bowl ever seen. And MAL is on for another level up. And Lech Vizcherek, who misses the next game, got MVP for Fantastics.
Fantastics. I just want to point out, Fantastics 2 is 0% ball possession. 0% ball possession. I mean, that's what you need to know. 0% ball.
But somehow made 2 passes. And 2 catches. What does that mean?
I actually don't even know.
Does it? I think the ball possession thing might mean ending the turn with the ball.
Yeah, it probably just bounced.
I think that means he picked up the ball, threw it.
Oh, they pick up and drop it at the same turn. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but 2 passes and 2 catches.
True.
How has he made a catch and then dropped the ball? And still ended with 0% ball possession. He must have not ended the turn at any point with the ball. But he also achieved 16 yards running and 18 yards passing. So what that says to me is he never managed to get to the next turn whilst holding the ball. SPP for V for failure, he got 16 SPP that game. But I think that's because of KOs and the 2 touchdowns and stuff. Wow.
I mean...
Wow. One more game, man. One more.
It won't be at the same quality.
It cannot be, because that is just as good as it gets.
But
right, give me a team name to search for.
Right. It is Golden Shining Stags. It's one of them. And it is
no result.
The fuck? Oh, it might be because it's like something.
No result for Stag either.
Oh.
This is team name
Right,
I'm going
search for Beastly. Capital B. Should be Beastly Wanderers versus the Golden Shining Stags. I don't know why they didn't show up in the fucking...
Beastly Wanderers versus the Stags. Loading it now, yeah. Yep. Yep, loading in.
Could be that, Bob.
This is Lizards.
Kieran had 14 turnovers.
Daniel versus Gib Ball.
I think that's Slavic.
I'm
Slavic
pausing.
gold.
I'm pausing.
I think that's who it is.
All right,
Could be
pausing
wrong.
and going back to the beginning. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
So I just want to say straight off the bat, Daniel has apparently 1 reroll.
This is Bretonians. Yep, the lizards have 1 reroll. That's incredible. But he does have a Croxigor and 6 Sauruses.
Yeah.
And 2 sub-skinks. So normally, as lizards, who... Oh my god!
Just resubbed for 14 months.
What?
Oh my god!
What have you seen?
On one of his Sauruses, he has sure hands. That's the level up he took.
Absolute god.
That's,
wait, I'm trying to find him.
It's the guy on the far right. Oh my god.
Wait, he's got pro. He's got pro on one of the sources as well. Is that
one of so yeah. So that allows him a reroll once, but for half the time he'll get an extra. He get a reroll once a turn.
I see the shorthands. I see the shorthands.
So this is a Bretonian blitzer with plus strength, by the way. Block, dodge, dauntless, and plus strength. That's impressive. Beastly Wanderers can set up again in another legal defense. I do not know why you would take sure hands on the Saurus. What are you thinking? He has 1 Agi. 1!
Super Punman's just resubbed for 24.
You double the chance of making a shit roll.
Oh dear.
I guess he's thinking, oh, I'm a genius. No one's thought of this. I'll put your hands on my Saurus.
Croxigor does have multiple block.
The Croxigor has multi-block. That's hilarious. Oh man, these lizards are taking a pasting. Here comes Enzo Ferrari pushing back Joe Rogan. The only named unit on the team.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that the team I went against, Daniel, he also had. I think he just always names. I've actually only seen him play lizards. I think
he's a filthy lizard scumbag.
A lizard main.
And a fucking Joe Rogan twat.
I think it's just because he's fucking a beefy dumb boy with thick
You'd
skull.
hope so. You'd hope so.
I don't think Daniel the Wise is probably a fucking Joe Rogan.
Hope not.
I could be wrong.
Hope
don't wanna,
not, mate.
You know, I don't wanna fucking.
Why wouldn't you cover the ball?
As an orc team too now. Oh, don't get me started on orcs, please.
Yeah. Month's pleb opinions regarding orcs.
My hot take on orcs.
What now for the lizards? He's going to send the boys.
Multi-block means that you can roll more than...
He can block multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, don't re-roll that! Oh no!
Yeah, the defenders get a strength increase of 2. I believe, is that for... That's not for all blocks, right? That's
I thought it was for
block,
each block that you were throwing. You were at -1 strength. I thought that's what it means.
Is that including the initial one?
Yes, I think so. Otherwise it would be too strong.
Yeah.
I will check, but I will...
No, it makes sense. I've never really used it.
So
each
make each block in turn as normal, except that each defender strength is increased by 2. So in other words, you can throw... Is it 3? You can throw it against 2 adjacent opponents. But it essentially turns everyone he blocks into a 5 strength lad.
Yeah.
So at best, he's angling for a 1 dice block without block. That's not good. These lizards are getting fucking bodied by the Bretts, by the way. Fails his Dauntless, doesn't they matter? Whoa! Whoa!
This fucking Bretonian cage is lethal.
Boom! 1-0 Gib Ball.
Do Bretonians have catches? I can't remember.
No, it's all on their blitzers.
Okay.
but honestly, they are super annoying. Because loads of wrestle, loads of fend, and honestly, their blitzers are legit. They only have 8 armor, which is fucked up. They should have 9 armor. But they start with block, catch, and dauntless. That is nuts.
Yeah. I think wrestle also trips up a lot of people.
100%. That's a 1-dicer. Red the Red. This is some blitzer that the Bretts have got here, I'm telling you.
Shout out to Tony Blair. Rest in peace. Rip Tony. 5 strength Nurgle warrior with...
What happened to Tony Blair?
4. Just, well, so I took plus strength on him for a laugh, and then I took claw because I wanted him to deal like omega damage.
Yeah.
But then all my other Nurgle warriors had block, and he didn't. And then he just basically always ends up like getting KO'd because he doesn't have block.
I mean, in a weird way, when they have the plus strength, you almost need to use them like a big guy.
Yeah.
In that you just park them.
Yeah.
There's no need to... Yep, just get a lad on... Yep, put a lad here.
Oh, the bonehead. You do fucking...
Oh, no, 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 no. No. There you go. Alright, alright.
Oh, I just realised it. Oh my god, I just realised one of his skinks is -1 agi.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The one that's near the ball.
Oh my god.
And he's a level 1 as well.
What is in the minds of the boys?
So why is he picked? That hasn't happened. No, it's not happened in this game. So why did he put this skink on the pitch and not one of the ones that don't
Mate,
have
we just saw a lad forget a vamp.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I don't know why why I'm expecting such high things.
I imagine that the people that watch my stream must just smoke a hell of a lot of weed or do like
Adam.
So they must just do something that means that their brains are elsewhere 99% of the times.
He's got 2 subs.
He has 2 sub skinks, both of whom are perfectly healthy.
Yeah, no, I do understand people do forget about the subs, especially seeing as, I mean, if you're the way that you look at the board, the sub box isn't actually typically in view when you're setting up. So I can understand people.
You've got to know what lads you've got.
Obviously, yeah, I agree, but baked potatoes at Greg. Yeah, Greg is permabait these days. It's either weed or ket. And
wait, Greg is not on ket.
What, mate?
He's not on ket.
Are you kidding me?
He is not on ket.
He's a known fucking ket user.
No, he's not. Don't be.
Literally Snapchatted it, mate.
He's not out of his mind on ket. I'm telling you right now. There's no fucking way.
But for Greg's sake, we'll leave it at that. Let's just say Johnny's been a bad influence.
He's at university.
Johnny.
There's a lad off the pitch.
It's good.
They've got this. They've got. Yeah, they've got this lad boxed.
Yeah, but still could theoretically.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a bit dodge.
Failed his pro roll. Do you see what happens now, Mutt? He needs to make 1 block.
Yeah.
And then 1 blitz, and he's away. He should not have moved that Saurus. Big El Buberino. Kawia!
I usually like Big El Buberino,
Block,
but not
blitz, score.
Wait, why is he going for these?
Because the lads are goons, mate.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why I asked as if I'm like perplexed.
These are just not what he should be doing right now. The poggest play there is for him to blitz with that lad and pop his mate to safety, make the dodge and score.
Yeah, I mean the ladder is most active on the weekends. I mean, some of that is trying queue like during the day, but obviously most people are at school or fucking work. So, and the matchmaking in Blood Bowl is fucking garbage. So
it's a guaranteed 5-minute wait at the max, but the problem is that a lot of the lads have started new teams. I think that's not ideal. Now he needs to make a dodge roll, but he makes it, and he scored 1-0.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, quite a few things there could have gone wrong for him. All those dice he threw prior to that, bearing in mind, he has 1 reroll. Why take a chance on all that risky, pointless blocks?
Yeah.
You've got to fucking think, what do I need to do first? Get your lad across the line and score. This is a league game. Scoring is important. It's not just in the ladder. We're just going to play for fouls. It's like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I killed 7 of his lads, so I got a bunch of level ups. You've got to win games. Think about the most important thing on your turn first. Do that. They're both down to 1 reroll. Can the Lizards pull this back?
I think so.
You were talking about a co-op Total War game? How does that work?
So basically, it's basically just both play a game. I mean, so what happens is, let's say for instance you play Grom, and I could literally play anyone else.
Right. I'm not going to play Grom again, but yeah, just for examples.
And then so we just take our turns. So I take a turn, and then you take a turn, and then the AI will take their turns, and it's kind of like. And you typically you work together because you can make alliances, right?
Right.
So,
but are we guaranteed to start near each other, or would we pick two races that do? Or?
Yeah, you'd either do that or just play your own thing. And, but say for instance for the battles, let's say you're doing a siege, for example, you can give me units to control in that battle, even though I'm not.
But I wouldn't be controlling those units. We wouldn't be both fighting the battle at the same time.
Yeah, no, we would, but not. So it would be all of your units, like your 20. Let's say your 20 units in an army, but you could give me like half of the army, and I'd control half the army, and you control the other half in that battle. If you see what I mean.
So, let's say my lads were fighting some undead lads. I could give you, even though your units are not fighting in that battle, half of them to control.
You can
that
give
sounds like
the
fun.
Person control, and they can use all the spells and stuff as well.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I mean, me and Bob have played a fair few, like INHOUSES as well. Yeah, it's a good laugh, especially seeing as, it's not, because the issue I had with the multiplayer is that it's purely PvP.
Oh
so
yeah.
You have to, and it's kind
of. I
of.
don't want to play against some sweat. I just want to have fun against the AI.
So co-op just means that you basically, and if you play the same race, or even just 2 characters in the same area, you can meet up early and do pretty fun stuff.
What is this? Why is he blocking? Oh my god. Why would you go for the block on the lad that is not important? These are the lads you're going to knock down if you're going to score this half! Oh. The mind of the lads.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you something that could be fun in a co-op campaign would be the Wood Elves, because you'll start in the fucking the little grove.
I ain't playing no fucking elves.
I'm pretty sure. So there's a fair few, like Vampire Coast, all kind of, because they're all in the sea.
I did want to be some really undead lads.
I think you would really like Vampire Coast because they're basically undead pirates with like.
I saw that. I didn't like them.
Crabs.
Nah.
You didn't like them.
I mean, no, because the basic lads are just undead sailors and shit, and I was like,
yeah, true. Skaven, I think you would.
I did like the look of Skaven,
especially if you go Ikit Claw, I believe, is the one with the workshop. I could be wrong. But No, I mean, there's so many.
Oh my
so
god,
many
that's so bad. Oh. Why are you pushing him closer?
Yeah, he's got the DLC.
I have every single DLC in the game.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, like I've had fun with every single. I think you might like Khemri as well, actually, because they're pretty.
I played Orcs. I wanted to try out. I mean, I'll probably play it some on my own, but I quite like the idea of the dwarves have loads of siege engines and shit like that.
Yeah, dwarves are. Yeah,
but there are races I don't follow Warhammer, so there are races I don't even know about that I was kind of tempted to play as well.
Some of them, I believe, are.
I wanted to try Chaos, but I don't know if it's the same where they
Chaos, they're kind of fun, but because they're horde mechanics, they don't.
That's what I didn't like. Yeah.
Yeah. It's but the Beastmen, I believe, I haven't actually played the new Beastmen DLC, but they have kind of reworked. Correct me if I'm wrong. They have kind of reworked the Beastmen horde stuff.
What?
Chaos is pretty bad.
Why have you done this?
Oh no! No.
He just had to put him there!
Yeah.
What was that?
Was he trying to go for a POW?
No, he was trying to go around here to block him up, but he could just run this way! Oh, dude.
Goonery.
And he's throwing blocks. 1-1 at the break!
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
What inspired me? I honestly cannot remember what it was. I think I kind of got a little bit sick of Tarkov because I've kind of done enough quests now that now the quests are getting obnoxious. They're things like kill Sturman 25 times. And when you're playing on your own, that's not going to happen. You're not going to kill Sturman 25 times on your own unless you literally dedicate like days to it. Or you're good, and I am not good. So I'm not going to kill him 25 times. It's just not going to happen. And a bunch of the other quests are things like go to Shoreline. I was like, I don't like going to Shoreline. And then just shit boring quests like go pick up Thing.
Is that propose like that?
That is purple. Go get Thing and bring to me.
Or get it. I would love Tarkov.
Cap says, it's okay, Ted. I know you're looking forward to seeing me too. What are you talking about?
Oh,
sorry, Cap, what are you talking about? Oh, they've announced? Hey! Yeah, TI-10, I'm going. How about that?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Frankie's going!
I'm not tuning in.
Yeah, I am indeed going to TI-10.
I am licking my lips at the comments that will come from this. I am getting the snip tool ready.
Reddit in flames, yeah, I can't wait.
Let's have a look on the tweet first of all.
Cap, mate, it's been like 2 years. I think, yeah, TI-9 would have been the last time we hung out, and that was fucking 2 years ago, dude. Doing the late game, boys. Let's go.
Oh, the host team looks good. I'm going to Avo Plus going actually because he's putting a fucking.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to try and get as many of these goobers in on the fucking in-houses so that it seeps. This is the master plan, see here, Ted. This is the reason why you're going to TI. I pulled some string. Get the fucking hosts into the GOON in-houses so they talk about it on stream and literally just funnels cash into your channel because so many people sub to try and get, oh my god, I can play with Frankie and Ted and
wait. So because we had Frankie play in the in-houses and Cap has cast the in-houses.
Exactly.
But the thing is,
imagine that on TI on the stage. Just literally just the first minute of the international, just instantly get in there with the fucking
get Gabe. Welcome to the international. I'd like to thank PFlax for his in-houses this year.
Exactly. There we go. Perfect.
I don't know that Avo lad or Avo.
Avo.
I don't know.
done a bunch of work for us.
The ESL lad.
Yeah. Very good. It's one of those humble, hard-working.
Good. Oh my God, you're not! No!
Oh
You're not covering him. He just walks in. Oh, this is appalling.
This is gonna be a stall. I actually think.
I don't like that.
I do know the result, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Right.
But
you don't like this.
You could literally just score, and just keep scoring.
I think they could, yeah, given the way that Danny's been playing. But having said that, I think he has got no lads in position, and every turn you can buy against lizards is good.
Yeah.
Let's just. I'm just going to open up the Dota subreddit real quick.
When was it?
PFlax!
When was it out?
Like a minute ago.
Oh no, Log of Dawn. Badly hurt.
11 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. That's enough.
No one's happy to see me there.
The usual 1 comment per minute about Ted. That's what, 11 comments so far.
Nothing about me.
Rocketman just resubbed for 12
Yeah.
months.
So
check for deleted comments or hidden comments, like right at the bottom, or even controversial.
there's no Reddit post about it yet.
Oh. I can't wait. I actually can't wait. It's Christmas coming early. I mean, I know you're happy about it, but I'm equally happy about it, but for the wrong reasons.
Are you happy about the Reddit threads?
Well, yeah, the inevitable barrage of comments that will be. But I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you are literally like the croc score, bonehead. Just doesn't go through. Just doesn't go through.
Oh.
It's like arrows plinking off a.
Oh, here we go.
Eye.
2 minutes ago, Gorg C gets cold-shouldered for TI again.
I can't as an ESL employee. I can't say anything about any of this.
No Gorg C.
Yeah, they have used
sad.
the same photo of you for what? I think you need to get the bonbon photo in.
So they asked me for a headshot, and because I haven't done an
my
event,
head doesn't fit in the frame. I'm sorry. You have to take this one.
It's the best I've got. They took it with a wide-angle fisheye. They wanted a more recent pic, but I don't have any. I haven't done an event in 2 years.
Yeah, no.
And because I wasn't like on camera much at TI10, TI9.
No,
TI9. They just don't have any pictures of it. There just aren't any pictures of me. So.
I mean, you haven't really changed much.
It's still a bald lad.
You haven't really changed much of your look.
No, I look pretty much the same. Bald lad with glasses. Like, that's it.
Oh, so they have the full host as well, so there's quite a few.
I don't see Suns fan in that picture that people are talking about.
It's bottom right.
That's Avo.
Right.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh no, they're on they're talking about the total. That's just for the panel desk, right? They're talking.
I'm not on the desk. I'm not on the desk.
Well, so the host. So it's Shiva, Frankie.
Oh, here we go. EN Broadcast Talent.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah.
Shiva, Frankie, Samichu. I don't know her. Avo Plus. I don't know him. Slacks, Flax, Owie, BSJ, Cap, Dakota, Effie. I haven't met her yet. Fog, Gareth, Gods, Ken, Jenkins, Kyle, Lacoste, Lizard, Lyrical, Moxie, OD, Purge, PPD, Suns fan, Sin, T, I'm fucking T made it. That's awesome. Tsunami, Pimps, Griffin Weapons. That is awesome. Oh man, that's a good fucking lineup.
Very nice. I'm keen to see how they set this one up, because I mean obviously it's, you know, we've certainly kind of found out that it's, you know, nothing really compares to the hype of having a proper live audience.
Right.
I'm keen to see how they.
I mean, I'm hoping there'll be one.
I mean, they're still on the fence, I believe, right? according to the last.
I assume it's up to
log,
the
I
Romanian
believe.
authorities, but
Yeah. By the way, I mean, it'll be most people watch from home anyway, so
Right.
you know, no difference for them.
oh, he
Someone's
didn't.
already commented on the Reddit.
Oh, have
Yes. Yes.
they? Is it negative? Let me guess.
It is. Okay, well, let's have a look.
Paste. Paste.
Someone's saying. Okay, right. I'm not being funny. I know I said I wouldn't talk about this, but someone's saying no Too Good, no Lumi, no Bruno. I mean, what? Are these people living like 5 years ago? Like. Oh, here we go. Really, Pyrian, and then Cummy Bears.
Hello?
Twitch.tv/Tim just resubbed for 12
Man?
months. What an amazing game.
I think his internet's gone down. Munt? Axel, I can't hear you. His internet's died. He just said cummy bears, and that was the last thing he said. And then cummy bears?
Hello.
Hello.
Just got. I think my bosses just took me live off air because I was talking. I actually said something nice about you, and I was cut off.
Can you link me this post? I want to see it.
I think someone in chat. I mean, I can link it to you.
Just the.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I mean. So I know that obviously I'm not just saying this because I basically control your entire Discord. But you really do put in a shift at TI. I think, I think you'd be surprised at the number of people that obviously don't say anything on these social forums that do enjoy. As we found out in Nepal, remember?
Yeah.
That lad said that you were literally a fucking phenomenon over there.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
So there you go. You've got admirers.
Oh, it's Huggy Bear. He's a really Pyrian? And the plague says he's a goddamn TI staple. What do you mean, really?
Oh, let's not get brigaded.
And Cummy Bears. He had a great segment last TI. Blitz Helios. He's a staple at TI and the late game show is amazing. Why would you complain? Yes, lads. Bless you. No Too Good, no Lumi, no Bruno. Getting
Yeah,
random guys nobody cares or wants to see. I'm not shitting on these lesser guys/girls. But the real talent people want to see, we won't see anymore. And we are okay with it because we have the Shiva OD Pixel clan.
I mean, realistically, does this guy is like obviously a Too Good fan, but then it's been like what, in hibernation for 6 years? I mean,
when was the Shanghai Major? Oh, I mean, it's like,
no, that was like 20. I want to say 20.
I want to say 14, yeah.
2014, I think.
Shanghai Major, 2016, believe it or not.
2016, yeah, okay.
So 5 years ago.
Yeah, and
he's like, where's Lumi? Who hasn't worked at TI in years?
Yeah, and Too Good's obviously got his, game. And Bruno isn't like...
He works for Valve!
This guy's on another planet. You'd love to see it though. I mean... This is the only issue I always have with all of these talent announcements. Is inevitably, everyone comes out of the woodwork saying, why not so?
No, Daniel, no!
So,
oh.
Every single year.
He's not even going to try and get into scoring position. Oh my god, dude.
Wait, can he? Oh,
no, he can't.
Wait, that wasn't the extent of his move though, right?
Yeah, he moved his lads. That's it. He's not even going to try and score. Why?
Now the question is, can Gibal score? How does the casting work?
I'm not going to be casting. I'm doing late game.
I mean, I don't know how you manage to secure a job where you can just drink alcohol and chat shite. I mean, truly.
It's the best gig ever.
Getting paid for that. It's also actually. Oh dear. Well, it was inevitable, I guess. think we've got a fair few people. Actually, now that I think about it, there's going to be a fair few people in the Discord that have never seen a TI because it's been 2 years.
Yeah, and we've got quite a lot of new players.
Yeah, I think there's going to be actually quite a large amount of people that haven't witnessed a TI. I mean, the hype around, you know, like, I remember when Void Spirit was announced. I mean, that was the Chinese one. But
so for any of you noobs in chat who have never seen a TI, which might be a few of you, imagine it's like 2 weeks of the best Dota on the planet. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
And just going for a throw. The throw was not putting any lads in scoring position. This is just abominable. So it's like 2 weeks of Dota. You've got the group stages, which are hype as fuck. Believe it or not, like they genuinely are. Then you've got the start of the main stage, when it starts off with like, you lose this game, you go home and shit like that.
Yeah.
So those games are super tense. And then, you know, you've got games where it's like, you lose this, you get a lower bracket. It's unbelievably
and
high.
Davo raided with 117 viewers.
Game over.
Here we go. Here we go.
Can't score. He cannot score. Why is he going for it? Thank you, Andy Davo, for the raid.
He's done it.
Yes, but to what end? 3-1. Oh, did he pass to a lad? Oh, I didn't see his lad in scoring position. 3-1. I didn't see him. Well done, Brett. Well done. I was like, what is he doing?
No, it's the same colour as the pole, so.
Oh, yeah, Louis, I'm the goon. You're right, mate. I was talking about something else for the last 20 minutes, and I missed one thing, and I'm the goon. You've just seen 3 of the worst Blood Bowl games imaginable, but yes, Sir Louis, whose I believe his title was purchased online, I'm the goon. You're right. You're right, obviously. Idiot!
See you on the TI panel, mate, Louis.
Yeah, he'll be on there.
There he be.
Well, honestly, they were meant to announce this, I thought, on Monday, but obviously there was a delay.
Yeah, I mean, it's
but I'm very happy. I'm really glad Frankie's there. So you know Blitz, right? He sadly, obviously, he's not going to be going because his team didn't make it. So I'm not. This will be, I think, the first TI I've been to where Will isn't there, which is going to be weird. But he was over in London. It was last year, in that middle period when restaurants were opening up and stuff like that. And Frankie and me and Will and Will's girlfriend went out for a meal. I hadn't met Frankie before. She is so fucking nice. She's really nice, and she's really funny and friendly and smart and everything. I was like, you should get into Dota. She's like, yeah, I'd love to, but you know, she's mainly on CS:GO. But she is going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to seeing how she does. She's going to be fantastic. I mean, I've
seen her do Warhammer stuff as well. So yeah, I mean, I think she's pretty.
She's great.
Pretty
she's great.
I mean, I've seen her CS. I haven't really, you know, I don't do CS, so I don't really.
I feel like if you look at me at the bottom, I'm like the rock upon which all of these hairy people sit.
Literally.
If you look at the announcement, a dome of pure energy upon which all of these haired people. So who is Sumichu?
I actually am not particularly sure. I'll be honest. Not someone that I've worked with, so I am uncertain.
She's the director
to be honest,
Games Done Quick. I don't know her. Here's where I've like actually met her or something embarrassing like that. But no, I don't think I met her.
You do get people that aren't necessarily associated with Dota that have hosts. I mean, had it before. Quite. But
I quite like the fact that at a TI sometimes they'll take someone that is maybe on the way up, or like newish to the scene, and put them on at TI. I think it's fantastic. I really love that. Anyway, I'm gonna play. What is it? 10-4. I'm gonna play a little bit of Warhammer. A little bit of Warhammer, and then I'll call it a day. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. If you're around for some dates. Thanks for all you were very kind. You said some very nice things about me. I do appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
Well, I've got to say, like, once a year contractually, remember?
Of course. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'll slip you the money next week. All right, take it easy, buddy. Bye. He's a good lad. Munt is a good lad. I won't hear a word against him. Well, from time to time, but on the whole. Oh no, I'm not playing Dota. Hold on, I'm playing Warhammer. Total War. There we go. Zip-a-dip-boo. 2.2 gig patch. Wow. This is your standard comment. No B-Cop? Typical Valve, ignoring the guys that have worked hard for Dota throughout the year. They've got Effie, Avo, T-Guy, Moxie, Jenkins, Lizard. I don't know what people want. Hot whoever bid is this comment. Frankie whoever they are, but no B-Cop. Hotbid has been at every TI, either working for Team Liquid or working behind the scenes at TI. If you liked any of the content that came out of, I think, TI 6, 7, 8, or 9, Slacks and Ken and me were writing that content, coming up with that content, filming that content. Just unbelievable. No, Red Eye's a persona non grata now. Wait, is Draskell back? Oh, it's a bold joke. I see. Sometimes I just assume the best about people, Cap. But I'm wrong. I shouldn't bother. Upgrade the stronghold! Build the things! Yeah, I haven't seen Draskell in fucking ages. Last time I saw him, I slammed his hand in a van door. True story.
Ha! Violence!
Can't remember if we took this place or not.
This scrap!
A Pyrrhic victory. The problem is he's got two lads. We need more. Need more towers.
Kill everything! The pulse!
it was at a DreamHack event, and we were leaving to go back to. I think actually we were arriving, or we were. I can't remember if we were arriving or leaving. Now, I don't know how you get out of a car, but I just get out of the van or the car. He reached around. If you can imagine, he's in the front seat of the van. I'm in the back. One of those big sliding doors. He went to get out of the
I'm
van.
happy to see my Reddit comment got such a good reaction. The subtle really, Pyrian, worked so well.
Well done, Sarah. He reaches round. He gets to get out of his seat. He reaches round, takes hold of the pillar behind his seat as a lever to get himself out of the van. And I get out of the van, went to close the door because I was the last one out. Bang! Close the door right on his hand. Open the door! Open the door! Open the door! I was like, what? I was like, oh shit! Open the door. And I felt so fucking bad. So fucking bad. It was one of those big, bang, like sliding doors. Who's raiding my lands? These rat devils!
No! I'm special. Away. Run the fat!
Any mods in chat who know how to delete commands? Can you delete the Fierce PC command if you know how? We finished that. Thank you. Ari, I asked you to delete the command. Thank you.
Orc Slayer!
Misguided.
Is it me or are the night goblins nowhere near as good as the regular goblins? I think it's because we buffed up our goblins. From the porch!
Get here!
They're coming at us. The Skaven want to fight!
Shifting! Let's get him! Go, go, go! Moving fast! Oh, boys! Moving fast! Arrow boys! Run, boys! Run, boys! Oh, boys! Let's get him, boys! Chopper's ready!
Jesus!
Attack the gates. The battle begins. There's the scrap.
This stinks! They're fucking behind us!
Let's go. I want to see blood. Diggers! Get ready to war. Fly horse, climb up. Let's get him! Please, bang! Begins! Let's fight! Please, one wall! Beautiful! Begins! Get out, boys! Please, bang! Flash out! Ready for fighting! Watch up his ass! Hit! Bring it on! Ready? Let's go! Dig it! Moving fast! Smash up! Get off!
Drink the brew!
Gopher_Rever just resubbed for 17 months. Really happy to see you on the T-Talent list. Is late game returning? Also loving the Gaff casts with Lewis.
Thank you, and yes.
Goblins! Moving fast!
Yeah! Up and out!
Where's the main? Charge!
Ready to burn! Let's go! Let's go! Show us the enemy! Here we go! Let's get him! This is it! Get out, boys! Time for slaughtering!
These spells are killing me.
Slaughter! Shifting! Battle! Time for scrap! Begins!
Go on, Biggins!
Ready! Let's go! Show us the enemy. Yes, I know.
What you want?
Fake News just resubbed for 42 months. 42 months across about 5 years.
Thank
Bloody
you.
hell. Hope you're keeping well, Pylon.
Smash 'em! More boys! Run it!
Roll away!
Gotcha! Arrow boys! Let's fight!
Get the wizard!
Smash 'em! Here we go! Watch out for that! Time for slaughtering! Robots!
Get those rat devils!
We're off! Let's go! Slaughter! Where's the spec? This is gonna be Russian! Find him! Kill him! Attack the cage! The war is here! Robots!
You and me! Yeah!
Please, one more! What you want? Shifted. We're off! Attack! Get out, boys!
Retreat! Surrender!
Robots! We speed! Here we go! Kill out that! hear a voice. The war is here.
Yeah! A Pyrrhic victory indeed. Thank you, Cleve. God damn. Eat them!
Now they'll see. Gork wants me over there.
Far beneath an archmage.
Jesus.
Drum the punch.
Ridiculous.
Gobbo King!
Kill everything.
Make you rich for mercy. Yes? Yes?
Now's the time. Let's go.
I'll take 31 grand, thank you. Thank you for all the well wishes. I'm just gonna pop the loo. I'll be back in a sec.
Pipes ready. I'm special. On it. Let's get stabby. Stabber.
Ready. This is my land.
Me.
What? Coke? Send me to battle.
On it.
You mook. Come on.
This is going to be tough. We'll try and fuck them up as much as we can, eh? Hang on, I just had a message.
battle!
I'm the boss! It's seven! Running! My dagger's ready! Lads! Brilliant better than this! Get out to ready! Moving fast!
This is it! Let's get him!
Rip out their throats! boss! Running! Oh, kill him! We eat gobos! Running! Shifting it!
We're the great choice! No time! Action!
Filthy scots! I'll show 'em!
Time to war!
Welp. We're getting our asses kicked. We're getting our asses kicked. Rachnic Spiderclaw versus Valin. Doesn't have any cavalry. Oh, hey, love.
Right, Simon!
Great Simon! Where's the cave? Gonna kill him! Goblins!
Where's the scrap? Run, boys!
Get him! You first! Moving fast! Please get it in! Kill him! Great Simon! This is gonna be fun!
More boys! Moving fast! Let's fight! Ready! Choppers out! Shifty! More boys! Time for slaughtering! Let's get some!
Prepare for impact!
Get ready to war!
Goblins! Get us out here!
We are broken!
Grenades! Shifty!
Our cause is failed!
Bad news bears! The spells are dead!
God, these things are terrifying.
Get going! Please come out! Stick him!
More boys! Time for slaughtering! Ready to match!
Goblins!
Let's have some!
Goblins! That's good! Yes! Right, Simon! Right, Simon! Take that! Spell stack!
Oh, boys! Moving fast! What's ya?
Here's the cave! Gonna stab her! Zap her!
Bust 'em! Chopper's ready! Smash 'em!
Not things! Get her! Let's swim out!
Boys! Gosh, they're scrappy!
You first! Wah! Smells ready! This one's a biggie!
We're off! Ready to burn! Smash them in!
God, these things are so hard to kill.
Slaughter!
Right, Simon! Smash him!
Bigger!
My orders!
Slaughter!
These snakes!
Let's get 'em!
Simon!
These Phoenix things are fucking unbelievable.
Time for slaughtering! Get out, boys!
This stinks!
Get out, boys!
These things are insane.
Go one of these! They're off! Grenades! Here we go!
Run him! I'll kill him in magic! This shrew will have ya! Great Simon!
Kick up!
Moving fast!
Biggins!
Not goblins!
College has failed us!
Let's get up!
Get going! The lads are ready! Charge!
Boys!
Gonna kill him! Bully!
What you want? Let's get some!
Goblins! Fight!
For gold!
Uncertainty spreads! We are hard pressed! Our will is tested!
He's got no health. How is he still alive?
Crush 'em!
The courage hangs by a thread.
Don't wanna leave! Get out, boys! Get out, boys! What are they?
Our cause has failed!
He just never dies.
Boys! Crush 'em!
Oh my god, we got him. So the Sword of Cain, is that what we had? Comes with drawbacks.
Nasty magic's ready. What?
From the porch!
So wait, my man that claimed it.
Now!
Oh my god. I can't give it up, right? You can't change it. So he's just stuck with it. Alright.
Futile. The immensity!
Now's the time.
This bitch. Wow, I can't believe we won that fight. That was nuts.
Where's the king? He is better than them. Goblins! Lads already! Where is Gobos? Where's the cave? I'm the boss!
The enemy advanced towards the city, Commander.
These flying things are terrifying. Nazgul!
Right, Goblin! Lad! Gonna stab him! We don't war! War! Yeah, what? Dug us out!
These things are insane.
You first! Running! Moving fast! Stick 'em! Quick, fast!
Where's the time to war?
Quick, fast! Time to get snappy! Night is here! Running! Yeah! Shifting it! Gotta kick 'em!
We did rinse him a little bit. They took some damage. I'll take that. Oh no. I bet this lad's an absolute fucking ball ache.
Now's the time.
Now they'll see. It comes.
From the porch! Big as an orc! whole world's gonna be crumbs.
Oh my god. We're just getting our fucking shit pushed in.
Boys! Time for a scrap, boys! More boys!
Ready? Are you burning them?
Ready, boss! Policeman!
Moving fast! Shifting it! Big boss! Shifting it!
Moving fast! Let's get 'em, boys! Running! With the green tide! Come on then! Where's the scrap? Moving fast! There, boys! Show us the enemy! Baubles! Ready? Smash 'em!
Big boss!
Let's get up! Up and out!
Time to get snappy! Gonna stab him!
Smash 'em! Here we go! Time for slaughtering! On it! There, boys! Let's fight! Come on, There, boys! Whoa! Ready! Yeah! Shifted! Yeah!
I'm the boss!
I wanna see blood! Boys! Oh, gotcha! More boys! Smash 'em! Big hands! Get ready to war!
I'm the boss!
Go, go! Ready! Go, go, go! Run, boys! Shifting! Let's fight! Doing it!
Wheelers covers! Slutty flame!
Please, move! We're off! Bigger! Now is here! Error boys! Slaughter! Get out, boys! Let's do it!
Where's the cave? Stick 'em!
We're overcome! We're off! This is it! Let's fight! Smash up! Ready for fighting! Get out, boys! Let's go! Let's go!
Get going!
Big guns! Run, boys!
Whew!
Getting out!
More boys! We're off! More choppers out!
Goodness.
Ready? We'll do this! Get out! Choppers out!
Yeah, I'll do it!
With speed! We're off! Bring it! Choppers out! Better! Crusher! Get out, boys! We're off!
This stinks!
Do this!
Ready!
Here we go! Bring us the battle! We're off! Don't want to leave!
God. These elf armies are fucking killing me. It's their fucking archers are so good. Let's see if we can beat these elves. We've got the Sword of Cain, but it's on a wizard. This is gonna suck.
You first! Wah! Gonna kill him! Here comes the smells! Goblins! Oh, kick the snot out of them!
Oh, boys.
Right, shaman!
Moving fast.
Moving fast! You first!
Rattle. Smash 'em.
Right, shaman! That'd be good! Gonna kick him! Night is here! Get him! What? Clean your mind! This one's a biggie!
Oh man. Just a massive F. I feel like I had one army for too long and they soaked up so much of the XP. My other armies don't have a wizard in or anything like that, which makes such a difference.
The Poach! The Immensity!
They're just razing our cities to the ground. Coming after Grom. It's a double army. They're a little rinsed. This is it. We lose this fight, it's GG. I'm restarting tomorrow.
The Poach! Begins! Ready! No butcher!
Oh, hello. Is it me or are there reinforcements coming in behind us?
Our voice. From the porch. Our voice. From the porch. Time for slaughtering. Higgins, ready your flesh. Time for slaughtering. Our voice. From voice. The all-time greatest! Pivot hey! Yeah! Hey! Good! Your vortex. Nice! Supplicant! Oh, watcher! Good boys! Here we go! Eat! Finish! Where's the spread? Good boys! Going over now! Have it! Great of dead! Yeah! Hey! Good! Going! Great of dead! Time to war!
What have we got here? Shit, we might lose the hag. Shit, we did. It's these fucking things, man. It takes so long to kill these bloody wyvern things.
Nom 345 just resubbed for 1 month.
Please, one more. Fight. Let's go.
Need no need. Right feed. There, hang, curse. Slaughtering time!
We are the great cause. Shifted. Moving fast. Begins. Shifting.
No! No!
Get out, boys. Smash him.
I mean, this unit alone we have trouble with. Those fucking flying phoenix things are insane. Their arrows are unbelievable. Those phoenixes turn up, got 4 units of lads fighting it, and it's just like, no problem. They are so hard. And he's been fighting a lot as well. God. GG. Well, we tried. I think I stacked too much experience on one lord, because he did everything for the longest time.
Too tough! Rome always wins. Remember it!
We can take these lads. Thank you.
Now's the time.
God, we've lost everything. 1, 2, 3. We've got all these, but I mean, these are elf armies, man. Alright, we're going to start again tomorrow. New army. Try something else. What a game. I'm glad that it gets to a point where you're fighting fights you can't win. Like, that is so good. Because I was like, oh, I'm not going to lose any fights. I'm rank 6. But then someone turns up and they're just like, let's go. And you think, oh, I'll take these lads. They're it's just 15 elf units. And they just go like... I think, yeah, the higher tier buildings was a big one. Because we didn't have the boss units and he did. That really fucking matters. Man, great game. Great game. And I've got all these factions to play. Oh, man. So good. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm loving this game. Thanks for all the kind things people said about TI. I'm looking forward to it. I've known for about 2.5 months, and obviously haven't been able to say anything. And it's tough when people say, "Are you going to TI?" If I don't know, I don't know. But if I do know, I can't say. So it's one of those things. I actually don't think I do deserve it based on the year, because there are lads out there who've been grinding it, casting all these games and going to tournaments and stuff like that. I wasn't invited to any of the tournaments, but I do think I can do a job presenting something like the late game. I think I've done it twice now. It went really well. I mean, the one in Vancouver was great. It was great. And this one's going to be great as well. I feel like people think that TI is just about having some kind of you deserved it thing. But if you're putting on the late game, it's a gamble. If you pick someone else, I can do it. Done it twice. That's the only thing I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I'm not going to be casting grand finals or shit like that. I'm there to do the hanging out job and chatting to people and stuff like that. And I think I can do that. I'm happy to do that. I love doing it, in all honesty. And being at TI is great fun. All the content that we make, it's going to be me and Hotbeard and I think Dakota and Slacks, just working on that. And if you think the B-Cop could have done it because he cast a load of dotes, I think that's the wrong way to look at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to look at it as a whole broadcast. And you need different people for different roles. I'm not there to do expert stuff. I'm there to do everyman stuff. And that is most of the Dota population. Sorry to say it, Dota 2 subreddit. Most people that play Dota are shit. And don't really follow the pro scene and aren't super good at it and don't understand what people are talking about. And someone like me brings it down to the average idiot's level, because I am an average idiot. And the late game is something entirely. We just sit out and chat. You need someone who can just shoot the shit and has been at every TI since 2013. I think that's deserving of something. Surely there. That means something, Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.